07 StarCitizens, a ship review of the Drake Cutter Rambler, the latest version of the cutters, the flying bricks that are quite okay starter ships to go for, depending on what you actually want to do. With the Rambler, we have an edition that is created to be more of an exploration version, and the main difference is actually it has a bigger quantum fuel tank, which gives you one advantage. You can actually put an VK00 quantum drive into these ships, which means then you can travel almost the whole system at once without refueling, and this is a big change. So you see the cargo space has been reduced. We have place for 2 SU of cargo, and in here we have a little place for us to live. All the students might remember that's what your homes look like. Haha. Sorry for that. And yeah, most of it is as we know it. So we have this little place here to sleep. There are no overhead compartments here, but you can sit here at the table. Oh, didn't wear a hat. Yeah, so no torch. I tried to enlighten this for you. A little place where you can sit. There is a nice little compartment where you can put in personal stuff. It's always good, especially if you want to share something with a friend. We have the little shower place back here, and we have a compartment for armor, which will be useful in the future, and some gun racks here. That's nice to have. Cockpit as usual here, not a gun rack. And all the rest is as we know it. Yeah, I was flying all of those ships. I tried them all. And of course, in the stage of the game where I am quite down the road, and knowing already that I love this game, I'm not flying those ships on day-to-day basis. But as a starter, they are worth a try, because they have some versatility to start with. So if you like this kind of ships, yeah, why not? Go for it. It has a VTOL, which is helpful. Yeah, for most of y'all, it's a cutter as the other cutters. Okay, a bit less cargo as the standard cutter, no radar as the scout, but definitely the bigger quantum fuel tank makes a difference for a couple of things that you can use it. And of course, I'm talking beyond of being a pizza delivery courier down here in ArcCorp, flying around and across this beautiful city by day or night. Just make sure you stay above 550 meters, otherwise you get impounded and kicked in the ass by ArcCorp police. But the versatility and the way this ship is actually flying is quite nice. It looks like a brick, but it flies way smoother than a brick. Alright, and as it is a starter ship, there is starter stuff to do. So you're here to learn this game, to figure out whether you love this game, and to start doing things in this sandbox MMO called StarCitizen. I made a whole guide around this. You find it somewhere in the tutorials, general tutorials. I think it's with an Aurora. It's the same with a different ship, that what you can do there. I'm not going to go into here, but what I would really like, please use my referral before you create an account, and then you get additional 5,000 AUAC, and right now a really cool armor. And don't tell anyone, I get one too, so please do it. And as you learned what to do and how to loot these outposts and make some money in a very safe way for starters, and you are able to buy some armor, buy some weapons, or maybe you even looted some weapons somewhere and armor, well, then it's time to go to do the next thing, and we're going to sell this at any kiosk that actually sells weapons, armor, or any other stuff that you have on board in the stations or in a big city. And after that, I really would like you to buy one of those boxes. Those boxes you can buy in the cargo areas and stations or in the dumpers depot, and there are different kind of sizes of boxes. For the ship in that size, we buy a 1 SU boxes. For bigger ships with more cargo space, you can make bigger ones. The cool thing is, we can then take outside of the ship and put stuff in it. It's portable, expanded backpacks. Brings us to our next point. When you go out and do bunkers, bunkers are a very lucrative way of making money. And as soon as you have the ability to buy armor, to buy guns and all this, you might want to do that in case you're just a little bit interested in doing FPS combat. Back in your ship, you drop it out by using the hand, then you can pick it up from here. You see I have a 1 SU box and a 2 SU box. The 2 SU box will not attach to the grid in the ship. There is a grid in the cargo area. Yet this box is too small, but you can use the R button and turn the box using moving the mouse around will turn it on the different size, 3-dimensional, and rotating the axis is with the mouse wheel. So it stands here now, it looks very good, but it's not grid locked. Okay, so this can move around, fly around, and can damage you or the ship. So better put in something that actually grid locks, which would be in this case the 1 SU box. So it sits here and it's well unstable, and we can access at any point, and we can move it in and out of the ship as we want. Now, how to do bunkers, I made a video about that. You can make up to 90Ks per each bunker mission if you have leveled up your reputation high enough. I'm not going to get into this. Check the videos below, you'll find it. But what you can do is bring one of those boxes along. Make sure to always close your ship so nobody can fly away with it, because when you bring down this box, you just have additional loot space. It might be sometimes a bit of a thing to put it in there. Remember the R button to turn the boxes. And then you do the missions as recommended. And in case you have some questions on all the little things and how to do that, I made a video about 31 things that improve your in-game quality of life. It's as well in the list below. Go check it out and see what you might haven't known yet. Okay, we downed all those hostiles and now we moved them. Well, those armors that actually were taking, and I recommend medium armor up. Medium and heavy armor, light armor is cheaper. I mean, you can do it considering how long it takes currently to sell stuff. I take the most valuable things out of there. So you pick the part up that you want to put in the box and you move it over. And yes, so much onto that, how to do this. Check out the other videos if you need to know more, because we are still on the ship review of the Drake Cutter Rambler. And of course, last but not least in this video, does an X1 fit into a cutter? That big question everybody of us asks herself. Well, Let's see. So as you can see, it has a bit of a tail. Well, how about just leave that ram open and see how it goes with that? Because I want to do some specific here. I want to go for jump down on Daymar, the new marker we have since 3.22, and see what we can do there. It's not going to be covered in that ship, but I definitely recommend you to go and have a look at the jump down on Daymar. It's a nice place to go to. Well, yeah, we all moved from one place to another, and we all did this within our car. We have a too big of a thing in it, and we just leave the back hatch open, or the whole ramp here, and it works. It works out pretty well. And we are heading for the sunset with our Cutter Rambler and the next one in it, and we're enjoying the time. So to sum up my experience with the Drake Cutter Rambler, I enjoyed it, actually. It's a nice flight. It moves well. It's small. It's not as nimble as it is a flying brick, and it's more a transport ship. It is a starter ship. I'm not using it anymore on day-to-day business because I'm obviously a bit further along the road in the game as if you are starting, but it is worth a try if you like that kind of ship. And the main difference here is it just has a bigger quantum fuel tank, which means you need to less refueling, means less docking onto stations as you cross and travel through the systems, means you can put in a better and faster quantum drive, which is all improving your moving around in this game, which is cool. As I said, the Cutter Scout has a scanner in there. It's the cheapest, I think the cheapest version to get a scanner, which will be very useful for the exploration gameplay that will come. And the standard Cutter has just a bit more space to do cargo and delivery. And I'm hoping this guide helped you to take a decision or have a little insight on what this ship is about, and I look forward to seeing the worst, and I hope you will enjoy it. And if you think that this video is helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. 07 StarCitizen.